Hi friends, my name is Bhavya Mangla. I'm again back with a very interesting topic from my book, The Power of Self-Talk. And today I'm going to talk about self-manifestation. And by the time this video will end, you will understand what exactly is the meaning of self-manifestation. Is it important or not important, and what we can do so that we can improve our life by implementing self-manifestation. Well, let me start with a very interesting story. Well, this story is long back when Mahatma Buddha was giving a lecture to some of the villagers. So, after he completed the lecture with respect to enlightenment, one of the fellow villager, his name was Sanjay, was so excited and he came to Mahatma Buddha and asked him that, well, the enlightenment principle is so good that in case everyone implements in their life, the life will be changed. And don't you think that everyone in the world is going to implement the enlightenment and things will be very good for all of them? Mahatma Buddha smiled and he said that, okay, let's do a small test. You go back to your village and ask the villagers to write what they want the most in life and ask them to put in a piece of paper, but you don't see it, we'll see it tomorrow. Now, that village was comparatively small and that person had a good image. So, everyone accepted what he was suggesting and everyone put what exactly they want in their life the most. Next day, Sanjay went again back to Mahatma Buddha. And at that time, when Mahatma Buddha started opening all those papers and reading it, there was not even a single paper where anyone was talking about enlightenment. The villager was astonished that how it is possible that something which can change the life, people are not willing to go for that and they are looking for all the mundane things in life. So at that time, Mahatma Buddha said that actually this is a fact of life. We all wish that everything should be good in our life, but how much we are serious about it and what we are doing to go about that. Well, Mahatma Vivekananda said a very interesting thing. He said, all the power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. When we talk about manifestation, primarily the intent is that what we think about a particular topic and then what we visualize about it, how much we are serious and committed about that, and then what we do with respect to that. When all those steps happens, then the real manifestation happens and the results come as per that. So, for example, in our service sector, we generally see that it is being taught that in front of the customers, we always have to be polite, we always have to be very courteous. So, irrespective of how the customer is behaving, you will find that the people in the service sector, they will always talk very nicely. But the same people, when they went back home, when they're talking to their spouse or their children, at that time, well, their behavior changes because in certain cases they manifest that we have to behave in this way, but in certain cases they manifest that okay, this is not the right way and there can be a different way. Like we have seen many people who are addicted to alcohol. Now they want to leave alcohol, but in spite of many trials, they are not able to do that. Now what they talk, when they talk to themselves, they always say that I am very weak, I cannot change it, it's very difficult, my habits are so engraved that I will not be able to leave alcohol. Now, after talking all that and thinking all that throughout the day, now in the evening, when you want to drink alcohol and now you don't want, what will be the most overpowering thought at that time? Certainly what we are thinking throughout the day. So it means when we make ourselves weak in spite of whatever we want, we will never be able to do what we want to do. Well, it has been very rightly said that you will manifest more of what you give your attention to. So it's very important to understand that when we talk about manifestation, at times we have seen that people think that it does not work, which is very true because if it is a wishful thinking, We just want something to happen. Say we want that our weight should be reduced, say by 5 kg and 10 kg. Now it's a wishful thinking, but I am not trying anything, I'm not doing anything. So how can, by thinking something good, something is going to happen? I also need to act upon it. Only then there is a possibility that something can happen. Well, at times it happens that we are talking about certain things. Say, for example, we may have a habit that we are doing something wrong which we don't want to do, but still we are continuing to do that. And at that time, we feel that we are not that much empowered to do that. But it's very interesting that the same person who is not able to correct some mistakes over the last 20 years, whenever any religious ceremony happens, that person can quit the non-vegetarian food. The same person who cannot leave even a single meal without any non-vegetarian food can live for a week or 10 days or 15 days or 20 days without non-vegetarian food. How it happens? It's all in the mind. Whatever we manifest, that okay, these are the days when I will not eat anything like that, we become habitual to that and we can do that. In fact, if we see it in a particular perspective, many times people say that I am a night person, I cannot wake up early in the morning. But the same person wakes up very conveniently at 3 a.m. to take up an international flight early in the morning. Why does it happen? Because at that time we give the message to our mind that this is important, and then we wake up very easily and very comfortably. Well, it has been very, very interestingly and rightly said by Albert Einstein that imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attraction. So, what to do with respect to self manifestation? Certainly, there is no one formula that in which how you can effectively implement self manifestation. It will vary from person to person. Each person will have its own course of way through which they can implement whatever they want in life by using the principles of self manifestation. The important thing is how much serious we are or how much committed we are with respect to that. So, for example, someone has very rightly said that mind is the best friend and mind is the worst enemy. So, whatever we think, we actually become that. So, for example, in this time of social media, there are so many people who are writing different posts to us or messages to us. Say, for example, we put our picture there. So assume that 95% people say that, oh wow, you're looking very good. But maybe 5% people say that, no, no, you're not looking very good, you're looking old, or this photo is like this and all that. What exactly we are putting in our mind? Are we thinking about the 95% good things, or we think about the remaining 5%? We all know the answer. We never think about those 95%. We are only thinking about those negative comments, which are very few, and that becomes something in our mind, and we start feeling bad of ourselves that we are not good enough. It's very important to see that what we are doing with respect to our mind. So, what to do? So, there are three key things that we can do so that we can manifest the right thing. The first and the foremost, the most important thing is the gratitude. That whatever God has given, we must accept that and thank the God and see what more and what better we can do. The second and the third thing is about mindfulness and meditation. Once we do that, then we can calm our mind. We can make things little less complicated. And at that time, when we can self-manifest what we want, there is a very high possibility that we can achieve what we want. Very, very rightly said that the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Well, I am challenging myself with respect to the self-manifestation. Sometimes I am successful, sometimes I am not. Sometimes I wish that I want that, but actually I don't do it. And then I am not successful. But then, whenever I am serious, I am committed, I get that desired result. I am challenging myself what you are doing. I am looking for your feedback. Thank you.